Hello my YouTube friends, YouTube club, HMK family. There aren't many of us yet, but there's quite a few. So there is something that I've emphasized before in many of my videos, and that's like I like to keep like EDC in mind, whether it's like a kitchen knife or a Bowie or something like this, or something like this, right? So this is one of my Kisakis that I make. This is the maximum grind version. Oops. Lol. So they're actually quite nice. I like these a lot. They're really cool. And so there's many ways to carry it because of the lock. But one way in particular, and this is the way the guys in CRKT taught me. I don't remember the name of this, but you can just do this. This stays there. It doesn't go anywhere. It's actually easier to carry than even like CRKT Obake, because the CRKT Obake, for example, it's like long and narrow. It kind of sticks into you. So a lot of those other knives, they kind of, this doesn't do it so much, but this is what we're here to talk about, right? So like I said, when it comes to the rivet lock Pulko shears, you see how narrow they are? They're like super narrow. And you know, if you were to have a Bowie of this length, it would be twice as wide, the handle would be much bigger, there'd be a lot of meat everywhere, which is all necessary to get a good grip and to get like utility and stuff out of the design. But sometimes, you know, you just need a basic tool. And what's interesting, so again, like I was saying, I like to keep things in mind when it's in terms of portability, in terms of concealability. I'm not talking like concealability so that you can like ninja your way through stuff, but more like concealability as a way, or as like a means to make it as easy as possible to grab the knife and go with you wherever you're going. So here in this case, you can quite easily use the same system. So imagine it had a string on it, right, as this one. Imagine it had this string system attached to the bottom so it doesn't go all the way down. This way, you have a full-length blade, but you can like do anything you want. I'm not a very good kicker, right? But you see, it's not like stopping me at all. Like I can even do a roll. You know, there's like, it came out from under my pants, but it didn't stop me or get in the way of doing any of that. So just down here, I hope I didn't break anything. I have a lot of fragile stuff on me. Maybe there's a bit of a, but yeah, here. So it just runs down the leg here, and it sticks out only just a little bit. You can make it go a little bit deeper, and it doesn't get like in the way at all. So now if you need it, you would just take it out like that. It would have the string, and then you could use it. Funny enough, right? This is easier and more concealable than like a lot of folding knives that you're forced to have in your pocket, unless you wear your folding knife inside your belt loop here. But if you had a folding knife here, it would be kind of obvious, you know, hang in your pocket. I like to keep all my pant pockets empty, so whether if I'm wearing like cargo pants or something like this, or any pants whatsoever, my thing is like those pockets are always empty, right? It's like if I need to put trash in there, or if I need to put something quick in those pockets, I never put anything in those pockets. It's just so much easier to, you know, move around and do stuff. So, but this doesn't hinder you at all. You could go cycling, climbing, everything while it's here on your leg, right, it doesn't get in the way at all. I mean, it's sliding down because it's not got a string attached to it. I'm just sliding it there, but I think this is genius. I didn't think this through at all. This was a complete accident. I didn't notice this until today when I was playing around inside. So I'm gonna give it a try. And of course, another thing too is now you got a long piece of metal down your shin. So if you need to block a kick with your leg, whatever they're kicking, it's gonna land on that metal, and it's gonna land on that kydex, and it's gonna hurt them a lot. I don't know about you. I've never been hit that hard in the leg when I've had something in my pocket. Maybe in the army I fell over or something. I mean, again, nothing's ever perfect, and this is like pretty amazing, pretty awesome, because it's got the sort of concealability that you expect out of like a handheld blade, not like something you would just whip out of your pants. I mean, maybe there's a few guys in the audience who know what that feels like, but this is the closest I can get to that feeling. So pretty cool. You could even like sheath it like this, put it down your pants, and you don't notice the thing. I wonder how light my smartphone is actually with the battery pack. If I do this, these two together might actually weigh more than that knife. But yeah, you wouldn't notice a thing, honestly. And if somebody was giving you a pat down, only this here would give you away. So if you could solve that, like, and even then, I've never been patted that low. When people pat, they do a pretty terrible job 99% of the time, and it's like they just want to check. Often what they do is they'll put their thumb on the inside of your pants line. It depends how intense they are, the guys, and they'll run their thumb along the inside of the rim of the pants. But I think most places it's illegal to do that, to go that close. But a lot of it depends on, you know, if there's a mafia boss in charge of the club or something. But seriously though, if you could even, like, if you tuck it back here, still you wouldn't notice. It's very, very slim. You could totally get away with this. That's all I really wanted to show you guys for today. I don't want to make this video unnecessarily long. I'm learning how to edit, I'm learning how to do all these things, and on top of all the knife making, it's a huge amount of work. So of course it helps if you buy knives, and it helps if you watch my videos and all that kind of stuff, and especially if you follow me on Instagram, because I do a lot of stuff there. So the rivet lock puukko, slim chopper. I mean, you can freely move. Don't even notice it, that it's there.